losses with my family rejection and denial and that sort of thing. And so he is right there. 10 years ago, the things that he was going through then, unfortunately, a lot of those stigmas that are associated with HIV and AIDS as a person living with the disease is very, very true still today. Thank goodness my outreach workers aren't out getting shot at anymore, except those of us that are living with the disease still suffer tremendous loss and go through an enormous amount of painful experiences because we are living with this disease. So the stigma associated with this disease is still quite real, quite real.
Now, if when we talk about World AIDS Day outreach, why don't you explain that in terms of what does that mean for the world?
Well, December 1 is World AIDS Day, and that is a day, one day out of the year that the entire world comes together to understand that we do have an epidemic in the world. There is a catastrophic pandemic that is continuously taking people's lives in the world. And a lot of aid service organizations and the United States government as well recognizes this day as a day of spreading the word. There's a lot of media campaigns going on, a lot of outreach. Our agency, as a matter of fact, Women on Maintaining Education and Nutrition, today is doing a lot of outreach. We're working with the health department in their STD-free program. We're at TSU,
downtown at the RK.
Exactly.
So you know, we have a big schedule, and also we participate in a outreach at Vanderbilt today also.
Exactly, and it is a day of celebrating those who have since passed away, and more importantly, it is a day of awareness, a day of recognizing HIV and AIDS as what it is. Yeah.
You know, we're coming up to our first commercial break, and we'll have 8 minutes when we come back after this break to talk about World AIDS Day, and I want the two of you to give us some statistical information and that kind of information relative to what this disease is doing, not only not to Nashville necessarily, but to the world. You see, from that perspective, as much information as the two of you would care to share with us, because I think that, as you've indicated, it's worldwide, and it's having a devastating effect everywhere, but certainly it's having an impact greater outside of the United States with some of the other places than it is having in the United States. And some of us are sometimes led into the belief that perhaps there is no crisis at all, and perhaps we don't have to do anything to deal with that. And so when we come back following this short commercial break, we'll deal with that. And we'll be back with you following this short commercial break.